Hey Virgos, happy June. I hope you guys had a really good May. Today we're going to go into your June 2018 forecast. As you guys know, I offer extended readings and I also offer a summary portion of this reading at the end of the video. To find out more about that, go ahead and look in the description box. And let's go ahead and get started with your June 2018 reading. So your energy in June feels sweet and gentle to me. You know how when somebody doesn't really say much, sometimes they can seem like they are brushing you off or being a little bit standoffish. With you guys, I feel like you're not really saying that much, but you guys don't come across as standoffish or like you're brushing anybody off. You guys just have this kind of sweet, gentle energy about you guys that I think you guys are just kind of encompassing, and that's the energy that you guys are moving through life with at this point. And I think that sometimes when people don't really speak much, they think that there's really not a lot going on with them. You know, they're like, yeah, there's not a lot going on with them. But with you guys, whether or not you realize it, you may not realize it, I think there's a lot going on within you. And I think it's all good. I think it's all fine. I think that you guys are in this gentle energy place and there's a lot going on within you that you're not really aware of. And I think that this is actually kind of a good thing. And there's always that other side of someone not saying a lot where, like, on the one hand you could think like, oh, they're kind of boring, not a lot's going on with them. Or on the other hand, you could think like, wow, they're kind of mysterious, a lot's going on with them. And I don't think that you guys are necessarily being mysterious, but I feel like there's just a lot of magic that you guys have in you, and that's really the vibe that you're giving. Is like this gentle, sweet magic that you guys are just giving off and kind of feeling. I think one of the things that you guys are processing during this more gentle, sweet, magical period, whether you're processing it consciously or unconsciously, has to do with an important relationship in your life. Yeah, I think there's somebody really close to you or that you feel very close to or want to be close to that you guys are just kind of thinking about. And I think that gentle energy comes into play with respect to them as well, in that you're really not sure, or you may not be sure how to approach them just yet, and your energy is just in this gentle place, and that's kind of the approach that you're also taking, which makes sense. If you are feeling more gentle and calm within yourselves, and that's going to be the approach that you naturally project to the world. So you guys are being more gentle about it, and I think you guys are in this phase of just trying to see where things are going or will go, and kind of just observing this person as they are without really encroaching on them or their space. So yeah, there's like an important relationship that you guys are interested in, but you are kind of, you're not being distant from it, but you are just kind of paying attention to it and being gentle about it, and just like, you guys aren't being distant. Like, you're not being distant towards this person. You just have a step back from them so you can really see and allow them to be who they are as you kind of discover who they are, and also figure out how you want to approach them, if at all. And I think you guys are maybe kind of taken by this person. And I feel like they seem a little bit gentle as well. And when I say taken, I don't necessarily think that this is a romantic interest or relationship, but I think that you guys may be a little bit confused by your emotions for this person. So, for example, if you guys are female and like males, this other person may be a female, and so your interest in them is a little bit confusing to you because you like guys, you don't like women, but this person is a woman, and somehow they have brought about these emotions within you of love that you are a little bit confused by, because you love men, you don't really love women. You can love like friends and stuff, but I think that's probably what this is, but you just been kind of taken by this person, and so that this emotion is a little bit interesting to you. Like, it feels very pleasant because this person is just interesting and they seem pleasant and you're just taken by them. But I think it might also be a little bit confusing to you because the feelings that you're associating with them are a little bit different than what you would have expected to feel for them. And I think what it really is that different people can inspire different aspects of ourselves. It's like role models where sometimes like you like them for what they've achieved, but you tend to respect and like them more for who they are as a person, not just for their achievements. Like their achievements get you interested in them from the beginning, and then who they are as a person is what really makes you fall in love with them versus just respect them. Like there's respect and then there's love. And I think that people in our day-to-day lives can do the same thing. Like you can just be taken by a person and it could be of any gender, but it's just they kind of light something up within yourselves. And you see that as a quality that's only in them, but they've just lit that quality up in yourself. So that quality that you really admire in them is something that you already have within yourself. You just weren't really paying attention to it until this person kind of brought that quality to life in who they are. And so you just tend to be drawn to that in a way that you're not always drawn to your other friends. Like that, I think that's probably where the confusion is in your emotions towards this person. And I think, yeah, the reason why you guys haven't really approached them is you guys are waiting for something. um, I guess you guys just don't know how to approach them, but I just have to say that if you guys want to have a relationship with this person, and it's probably going to be a friendship, regardless of what the confusion of the emotions are, like I was saying, this is something, it's just a quality that they have that you're drawn to and that you want to awaken more of within yourself. And that's why you're drawn to them, because you want them to awaken more of that within yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to do with romantic love. It's a different kind of love. It's like an energetic, spiritual love that you have for them. So if you want this friendship, the only way you guys can get it is, and the reason why I'm saying this is because, okay, the only way that you guys can get this is if you guys go up to this person and start a conversation with them and start building an actual physical relationship versus just one that's in your head. That's not always the case. Like sometimes you do need to wait for the other person to be ready, or there's different. Sometimes you need to wait for certain things to happen before you can broach relationships. But in this case, I feel like if you guys really want to have this person in your life and allow them to awaken these parts that are within yourself that you love about yourself and will grow to love even more, that you have to go ahead and bridge that gap and reach out to them and have a conversation with them and start building a friendship with them. And you guys may also be worried that this person just isn't going to be interested or will kind of bite your head off if you approach them. But I do feel like their energy is pretty gentle, and I do feel like this could be a really, really solid friendship that you guys have. So if you guys are interested in reaching out to them, then we'll go in my extended, we will talk about maybe the best approach you guys can take to make sure that that kind of conversation does lead into the best outcomes for you guys. And then we can also go into more about this person. If there are things that you don't really know about them yet, that you are interested to know, we'll explore a little bit more about this person, their personality, and just who they are in the extended as well. And on a separate note, I know that you guys have been kind of in a funk of sorts for a little while, and I think last month things were starting to look up for you guys again, which is awesome. And I think that you guys are still kind of transitioning out of that, and we'll go into in past extendeds we've talked about how to kind of pull you guys out of that, different exercises that you can do, and we'll go into more of that in the extended as well for any new exercises that maybe you guys would be interested in doing. So yeah, we'll cover that and try to pull you guys out completely out of this funk that you guys have been in. Yeah, so that concludes the YouTube portion of this video. If this was helpful for you guys, please go ahead and hit the like button, and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and also share this video with any other Virgos that you know that this could possibly help. And again, if you guys are interested in the extended, the link is below. And yeah, I hope you guys had a really good June, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the summary portion of this video. Hey Virgos, so this is the summary portion of this video. So in June of 2018, what I see for you guys is your energy just feels very gentle, calm, magical, and a lot of that is because whether you guys are conscious of it or not, you guys are doing a lot of processing internally, but consciously you guys are feeling pretty good, and that's the energy that you are also projecting to the world. The other thing that I see for you guys is that there is some kind of relationship or person that you would really like to be close to if you're not already close to them. And they are kind of the emotions you feel for them are very confusing. And the example that I gave is like, if you're a woman who likes men, this person could be like a woman that you have these feelings of love for that are confusing you because you like men, you don't love women. And yes, you can have love for your friends, like your girlfriends, but in this case, it just feels a little bit more confusing than that. There's a little bit more to it, and so you're a little bit confused about your attraction to this person. And what it is that you guys are attracted to this person on an energetic and spiritual level. The reason for that is because they have something in them that you really are drawn to, and you're drawn to it because that same quality that you admire in them is within yourself as well. You just haven't noticed it. And this person, in embodying those qualities and kind of drawing you in, makes you want to experience that quality in yourself even more and grow it. And so you're attracted to them in that way. Like it's yeah, you're attracted to them that way. And the other example that I gave is like when you have like when we have role models, we tend to like role models at first. We tend to notice them for the accomplishments that they have done, but then we tend to love them for who they are as a person as we get to know them. So we respect them for their accomplishments, and then we love them as we get to know them as a person. And that's kind of the same thing here, is like there's that like admiration kind of love. It's not a romantic kind of love, but it's just kind of confusing for you guys right now. But it's admiration is what I feel. And I think this person that you guys want to be close to is somebody you would like to have as a friend. Now, you haven't approached this person because you're not really sure how to do it, and you're also worried that maybe they will kind of bite your head off if you do approach them. But the only way for you guys to ever have a relationship with this person or friendship is if you guys go ahead and actually reach out to them and start a conversation. If you guys do that and do that in the right way, we'll talk about how you guys can do that in the extended. If you guys do that, you guys can have a very solid relationship with this person that will allow you to open up those qualities that you think are in them but not in you. Allow yourselves to open up those same qualities in yourselves that you already have already. So that's one aspect of it. So in the extended, we'll go into how to approach them, and then also we'll talk more about who this person is, just kind of who they are, what their personality is like, just more information if you're curious about this person. And then on the also in June, and kind of on a separate note, you guys in the past have not been feeling your best, and you guys have kind of been pulling yourselves out of this funk that you've been in, and you guys have been doing a pretty good job, and now you're still trying to pull yourselves out of it. So also in the extended, what we'll talk about is more exercises that you guys can do to help pull yourselves out of this mode that you're in and kind of pull yourselves out completely. We've talked about that in past extended, but we'll go into more ideas on how you guys can do that in this extended. So that is the summary portion of this video. If you like this video, please share it with any other Virgos that you know that this could help. Also, please like the video below and then subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in my extended. If I don't see you guys there, I will see you guys in my next video on YouTube.